Well, greetings and salutations, test takers. This is the Series 7 Guru coming from my studio in fabulous Las Vegas with another explication request. The best free supplement to your paid study materials is my YouTube channel. Uh, but if you don't have a Kaplan Q Bank, I highly recommend it as a paid supplement with my Guru 15 discount code at checkout. You can get that for $55.80. For that commercial, Kaplan allows me to give you a free look at Kaplan content like this. Listen, some people say you don't need a video, but whether you need one or want one, I'm here. If you want a video explication of any question, just send it my way. It's easier if it's a Kaplan question because you can just send me like this, test taker, let me know what the QID is, and I can pull it up backstage. If it's past perfect or STC or something like that, well, then you have to cut and paste it and send it to me that way. All right, let's get busy on this question. An investor purchased 100 shares of Paradigm Publishing Corporation on October 17th, 2020. The price was 83 per share. On April 11th, 2021, the investor wrote 1 PPC November 85 call at 3. So I bought the stock at 83. I agreed to sell it at 85, and I got 3 points for doing so. This is wonderful. I say, how would you like to agree to sell high at 85, stock you bought at 83, somebody give you $300 in advance to do so. Very testable to recognize that this is a covered call. Now, there's a lot of ways to do options. The way I suggest doing it is firing up the T. We always want to do an initial setup, right? There's our T. If you are good at contract specifications, what I mean by that is you're not struggling, that's an obligation to sell at 85. And you can track money, you're going to get 100% on options. Some people like to use debit, some people like to use pluses or minuses. I like to use a T to track the money in and out because we can track money in and out and we know contract specifications. We don't need to memorize anything. We get all options questions correct. All right, so we're going to do our initial setup and then do what they say. So here's our initial setup. We paid 83 for the stock, dollars out. We brought in 3 points for the option. So we're net out of pocket 80, right? That's our break even is $80 a share. This is the one time and the one time only that it's now call up to get the break even. Whenever we're buying and selling, we net. So we're net out of pocket 80. All right, let's now see what they want us to do. It says at expiration date, the PP stock is selling for 80. Well, that's our break even. The investor liquidates the stock at the market price. All right, so now we're going to liquidate at the market price. So we're going to liquidate, and it says we liquidated at the market price, which is 80, so that's 80 in. And liquidates the stock of the market and the option at the intrinsic value. Well, the intrinsic value of an 85 call with the stock at 80 is 0. Again, the person who has a choice to buy at 85 isn't calling away from me at 85 when the stock is 80. So right now, this has no intrinsic value. And they're telling me that I close it out for intrinsic value. I always, when I'm teaching options, I say, this concept of intrinsic value and time value, the intrinsic value is more important because they love to use this phraseology on the test. You close out at intrinsic value. If you don't know what intrinsic value is, well, then you won't know how to close it out. There's no such thing as negative intrinsic value. Okay, so let's see. So if we net that out, it looks like the answer to the question is we have no gain, no loss. It's kind of a interesting way of testing us on the break even, right? The net tax consequences are 0, right? Because again, we paid out 83. We got a $300 loss on the stock, but we brought in 3. We have a $300 gain on the option. And so 300 nets out and 0, right? So no gain, no loss. That is the answer to the question. I hope you found that helpful. Remember, inch by inch, your Series 7 is inch, yard by yard, your Series 7 is hard, and I'll see you for the next explication request. Let me just show it to you one more time. Boom, boom, boom. We buy the stock at 83, dollars out. We do the 85 call for 3. We're net out of pocket 80. That is our break even, stock cost less premium. At expiration, the stock's 80. We liquidate it for 80. We close out the call for intrinsic value. Boom, boom. And so we have no gain, no loss. We break even. I'll see you for the next explication request. Bye-bye.